Hello students, hello, hi. Today we are going to start new topic. The name of the topic is mathematical reasoning. This is IIT JEE. Okay, this is the chapter very important for JEE mains. Every year one question will come in JEE mains and very simplest chapter, and you will get 4 marks for sure. So you will get 4 marks for sure. In 2020, in 2019, all papers, these questions are there. These questions are must and should in the paper. You will get 4 marks, damn sure. You can note it down. Now, this topic name is called as mathematical reasoning. And this topic in class 12 for Maharashtra board you have in class 12 first chapter. In NCERT CBSE you have in the class 11. Now today I am going to discuss about this chapter. Please listen here. Now what is mathematical reasoning? Here the name is called as, you should know first of all what is mathematical statement. First we have to know what is mathematical statement. What is mathematical statement? Means a sentence, we can say that a sentence that is either true or false. A sentence that is either true or false but not both, that is called as mathematical statement. What I want to say here, suppose I said 2 is a even prime. One sentence I gave, that is 2 is a, for example I am writing 2 is a even prime I said. So this is true or false, let me know. 2 is a even prime. Yes, it is an even number and prime number. So it is true. I can say this sentence is true. So this sentence is called as mathematical statement. This sentence is called as mathematical statement. And these sentences, these statements are denoted by, mathematical statements are denoted by P comma, Q comma, R comma, S comma, T. So in general we use P, Q, R, S, T to know the mathematical statements. So I can say this statement is P, that is 2 is a even prime. So I can say true or false. I said as now what I can give one more example. Let us see here, go and close the door. I said now go and close the door. So is it this sentence, can you say is it true or false? You cannot say. You cannot say it is a true or false. So that sentence is not a mathematical statement. That sentence, we cannot say either true or false. They are not mathematical statements. I said what is your name? I asked you what is your name. That is not a mathematical statement. Okay, when I can judge that is true or false, if I can say it is true or false, then only I can say that is a mathematical statement. And damn sure you listen to this class, and this is very simple class of JEE mains, and you are going to get in exam one question, damn sure 4 marks you will get. Now see here, for more examples I can give. What a pleasant weather. I said what a pleasant weather now. So if I say like that, it is not a true or false statement. So that is not a mathematical statement. We are going to discuss in this chapter about mathematical statements and connections. Mathematical statements and connection. So if I say Delhi is the capital of India, that is true. So if I say Hyderabad is the capital of India, that is false. But that is a mathematical statement. Okay. If I say a statement 2 is odd number, 2 is a odd number. If I say 2 is a odd number, so this is what sentence is true or false? It is a false statement. It's a false sentence. So statement is false. So what I want to say here is a mathematical statement can be true, can be false. So if I can judge a sentence it is true or false, that is called as mathematical statement. Okay. If I cannot judge it is a true or false, that is not a mathematical statement. Okay. That is not at all a statement. Okay. So a sentence which is I can say true or false but not both. I cannot say both. It is true also, false also. This is true and false. I should not say that. I should say either true, either false. If I can say any statement it is true or false, that statement is called as mathematical statement. Hope you understand what I said. Okay. So if I say in a year there are 365 days, but this is true or false? See, if I use the leap year or non-leap year, then only I can say it. So that time it is true or false comes, that is a statement. If I use in a year 365 means that is meaningless. So that is not, we cannot say that one. So now you understood, if a statement, if I can say that is true or false, that is a mathematical statement. If I cannot judge that, that is not a mathematical statement. Hope you understand what I said, right? Now, if any statement is there, for any statement there is a opposite of this, means negative of that. So that is called as denial of a statement. Denial of a statement is called as negation of the statement. Negation of the statement means, I already told you, P, Q, R, S, T, these are called the statements. Now if I use the denial of the statement, what is the denial of the statement? P, that is negation we use. The symbol not is used, negation we use. Denial of a math statement is called as a negation of the statement. We use the symbol this one, that is we write as 2 is not a even prime. If I use not, that is called negation of the statement. If I say Q is there, Q I can write as here, negation of Q is 2 is a odd number. So what is the negation of the statement? 2 is not odd number. Either I can write this or I can write as 2 is even number. Both are same. Both if I say correct. If I say 2 is not a odd number, it's okay. This is right. This is the denial of the statement. Opposite of this, negative of the statement. When you use not to the statement, that is called denial of the statement. Okay, hope you understand now. Now let us see here. Now I want to just make you understand some basic logical connections. That connection, see, one statement, another statement are connected. When two statements are connected, that is called as compound statement. So when both the statements are connecting with a connection, they are called connectives. I repeat again. When I can take two or more statements, I connected with the connections. So I connected the two or more statement with a connection, that is called as compound statement, which is going to connect that one. They are called connectives. So there are the connectives like this. These are called basic logical connectives. What are the logical connectives we have? And. If I say in this case PQ is there, I want to use the condition that and. I want to connect both the statement is using and. I can say 2 is the even prime and 2 is the odd number. Like that I can connect it. Okay, I can say that if it is connective is nothing but connections, and is the one connection. Connective symbol is and. This is the symbol for that. So I can say that 2 is the even prime, 2 is the odd number. If I say just for the change, I write 2 is 3, 5. 5 is the odd number. So just I use for the time being. Okay. So if I use the time being, the P is a statement that says that 2 is the even prime and Q says that 5 is the odd number. If I connect with this connection and I write this one as P and Q. This is the beauty. We write as P and Q. That is I am connecting with this symbol P and Q. The P and Q says that I can say that 2 is a even prime and 2 is a even prime and 5 is a odd number. 5 is a odd number. That's what the connection of this statement. Basically, we connect the statements with the connectives. The first connection is AND connection. Another connection name is OR connection. The symbol is this. Okay, V shape. AND connection is the reverse of V shape. See this one, what is going to, how we can add this one. When I use the connection R, I use here P, R, Q. So 2 is a even prime, I can write, or 5 is a odd number. That's the reason we write like this. So this is the statement 2. Connections are there. And is I use and symbol. If R is I use or symbol. Hope you understand what I said. Okay. Let's see here another statement, another connection. The name of the connection is if then. If then. This is called as conditional statement. Conditional connection. If then is if I say if 2 is, if I connect this one, we write as P implies Q, or I use the symbol P implies the Q. These both are same. I use this connection is 2 is even prime. If I use the if first. If 2 is the even prime, then 5 is a odd number. 5 is a odd number. This is the connection I do it. So if 2 is the even prime, then I can say 5 is an odd number. This is what we write. Both the things are same. Either you can write this way or this way. Both of the things are same. Hope you understand. Next connection. Connection number 3 is over. Another connection is if and only if. That is IFF. If and only if. What I use here, this connection I use that we can simply, this is P statement, this is Q statement, I connect with the by implies Q. This is called by implies. What we can write as 2 is even prime, 2 is even prime, if and only, we write as 2 is the even prime, if and only if, I can write IFF, okay, if and only if 5 is odd number, 5 is odd number. So we can connect these statements, these are connections. The connection number 5 is, if I am connecting this 2 statement, 2 is the even prime, if and only if 5 is a odd number, okay, that is the connection. Let's see the last connection, not. Not I already told you, not is nothing but for only single statement we'll use, not for the whole statement, only single statement. If I say not, this is what we can say. I can say 2 is not an even prime. If I use for this one, I write as 5 is not an odd number. That is what we call as connections. These are the basic connections, okay. Let me see is recording or not. Yeah, it is recording now, just here. Now, what I want to say here, mathematical statement. I hope you understand what is mathematical statement. Okay, then after detail of the statement, that is a negation of the statement, and then basic connections, how we connect. Now, I am going to enter into the main point of this statement, this reasoning questions. Okay, let us explain you the basics of this. And this takes not more than 3 classes. It will be finished in 3 lectures, not more than that. Okay, so you will get 4 marks in your packet. So you can get the 4 marks in JEE Mains definitely. For sure, you have to watch this. So what you have, compound statement. Compound statement is also, I just tell you one thing. You have a statement here. Okay, if I have a coin. Okay, if I have a coin. Okay, if I have a coin, I toss. So what is going to fall? What do you say? If I have a coin, one coin, if I toss, what I am going to get? Either head or tail. Means if I have one coin, if I toss, there is a probability, there is a chance to get either true or false. Correct? The same way, if there is one statement, what is the truth? Every statement has the truth value. Truth value. The truth value is true or false. Every statement, every mathematical statement have truth values. The truth value is T or F. T means true, F means false. We use true as 3 and false as F. Okay. So every statement. So what I want to say here, if you have a statement P, can you tell me what are the probabilities? What are the chances to get? Either maybe get true, either I get false. As I told you, if I toss a coin, I get maybe head or tail. Correct? So if I have a statement P, I may get true or false. Correct? That's it. If I want to talk about what is the negation of this, the negation of this statement will be, if it is true is there, true will become false and the false will become true. Understood? If I am speaking about a statement, this is a negation table. We call as this is the table. Every statement have two things, either true or false. Negation of this statement will be true will become false, false will become true. Correct? So if I use again negation of negation, what I am going to get? Negation of negation means this false, again negation use true you get, this true will become false. What you observe, these two are both are identical to each other. It means I can say that P is the statement which is equivalent to negation of P. This is called identical statements. These both are identical statements. Hope you understand. P is the statement, negation of P. P is written as TF, negation of P will be FT. You understood, right? If I say P is a statement that is 2 is even number. This is true, right? This is true. If I say negation of P, I can say 2 is not even. Then it is becomes false. Correct? You can again, if I apply negation of negation P, then I can write as 2 is even. So this is true again it works. That is what is saying here. Every statement have the negation. And you have, this is the table for this. Hope you understand? See, now I am entering into the very important ways. Okay, I am going to deal with these things very nice. Just look at here and listen to the class. Okay, hope you understand this. So let us go for the compound statement. What is compound statement? I just told you that compound statement is connected with two statements. If I connect a statement with another statement, that is called compound statement. So what I want to say here, if I connect a statement with another statement, P and Q. So that is I connected two statements with and symbol. Then what is the truth values? What is the truth table of this? So what I want to say here, if I connect two statements, two or more statements, I give the definition, two or more statements are connected by the connectors, like this, if and or, if, then, if and only if, then the resulting statement is called, compound statement. That is called as compound statement. Hope you understand? This is what we call as compound statement. Means if I add P and Q is a compound statement. P or Q compound statement. P implies Q compound statement. P by implies Q compound statement. Now what you have to do is, now we have to learn the truth tables of this. This is most important. How to find the truth tables of this.